Okay, let's warm up. We are getting ready for such a great workout today. 30 seconds. We start with knee hugs. Way to go. Now we have leg swings. Taking one leg, swinging back and forth. Letting out some big exhales as you warm up your back, your abs, legs for sure. Yeah, I am holding the wall. Good. Switch sides. Big exhale. So part of warming up your body is getting that deep breathing going. Great, we're in a jog. Loosen everything up. You're gonna feel good. This is where we get psyched, okay? We made it this far. We got ourselves to this workout, whether it was after your day of work or getting up early in the morning. We're here. All you have to do is move your body. Go ahead and crunch cross body. And now put that smile on your face, because we're gonna feel so good. Listen, it's only about 20, 25 minutes away, okay? We can do it. Now you can take these slower if that works for you. I'm gonna quicken the pace to really warm up, raise my heart rate. Good, now we're in arm circles. And I'm just circling little circles right now. You can keep moving, keep that heart rate high. Circling forward, good. Checking that timer, now we're gonna circle the other direction. We just have about 12 seconds left. Keep the deep breathing going because we're ready for that next. We're getting primed up for our workout. Working every body part. Good. You did it. Ready. 4. We have 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on. We're going to start in a sumo squat that has our feet about shoulder width, toes are turned out. I'm going to squat and crunch to one side. Squat, crunch. Same side. Squat, crunch. Squat. This way we get to work legs, obliques, same time. Squat, crunch. Belly's in. Good job. Let's go. Nice. After that 10 seconds, we are doing the other side. Loosen up. Get mentally ready. Let's go. Come on, come on. Great. Now we're back to legs. I'm going to take them around the world. I'll go forward, side, and reverse. Lunge. Lunge forward, side, reverse. Good. Same leg. Reverse. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Good. Other side. Loosen up. Celebrate. Got this going on. You're stronger. Let's go. Forward. Side. Reverse. Nice. Forward. Of course, you need some room for this. You'll figure out where. Forward. Side. Reverse. Good. Come on. Got it. All right, now we're in a reverse crunch. So typical crunches have you crunching right here, which is great. We're gonna add in the legs. Crunch. Belly pulls way in. You could just do the legs, but try to pull in the legs and arms. Let's go. Great. Up next, we are going to bowl and kick. So, or curtsy lunge, whatever you want to call it. So this leg is going to go behind, curtsy or bowl, kick. All right? Notice I'm tapping in the middle. You can do that, or you can just make it seamless. Whatever is best for your body. Sometimes I tap when I didn't mean to, because like that, I needed to check my balance. You don't have to be right with me. Just keep moving. Good, other side. That's a good one to raise your heart rate. Great, let's go. Bowl, kick. Got this. Let's go, come on. Dig deep. Arms can do what you like. My arms tend to do that. Let's go, come on. Nice, next what we have is a crab touch. And I'll show you from the front, actually from an angle. Your hips can be on the floor, and you're gonna reach for that opposite foot. You don't actually have to touch it. Another option is to be up here, hips off the floor. So you see there's two ways that you can get that done. Abs are in, working your core. Smiling, because we're celebrating, we're exercising, doing such good things for our whole family. Come on up. I'm gonna take a chair twist. So move from yoga. I'll take a breath in, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist the other way. So you're exhaling all the air out of your abs, and you're twisting obliques. We're also working legs to sit in that chair. Come on, got this. It's good. Good news. Celebrate. Let's go. Great. Last move in this circuit will be jump squats. I'm going to give you some options. You can just squat. Notice my feet are a little bit wide. I'm just going to take little ones. So if you just want to squat, fine. If you want to try to work this, and if you jump squat for a little bit, and then stop, and then jump again, also fine. Notice your abs are in, helping you to lift, lift. You're almost there. Let's go. Come on. Did it. Legs and core. We will have 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We start out with a walkout. So that's going to be at the end of your mat or your towel. If you're using that, you come all the way down, walk out to plank, use your belly to lift up, walk back. And just continue coming out, walking back. That's your abs pulling you, controlling as you go out, and pulling you back up. Now to modify, you can walk out here and walk back. Walk out, walk back. Great. Walk out. Okay, so you have 10 seconds rest. Next exercise is a plie squat. So we're gonna just set our feet wide, toes turned out, come down and up. And if you have a mirror that you can check or just look at your feet, make sure when you come down that the knees line up right over the ankles instead of the knees going over the toes. And going as low as you can. Good, get those legs going. All right, 10-second rest. We're gonna put ourselves back into a ready stance and do some core work for obliques. So get your ready stance. It's almost like you're in that plie. Crunch, 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 crunch. Now what's necessary is to tuck the pelvis under and you're not arching. Crunch, crunch. This is a slow zigzag. Good to pull your belly in and feel each crunch, crunch. Good job. Fun to say. All right, next move is a single leg deadlift. So I'm just gonna balance on this one leg, stand on this one leg, and then bring it up parallel to the floor and come back up. When you're going to the floor, try to square your hips to the floor. Good. Coming up. Hands can be wherever you need them to be. If you got something to hold on to it. It's okay. This is balance. This is your legs and your core working. Way to go. Great. Next move is on the floor. We have heels to heaven. This is wonderful because it's working lower abs. So we're going to just flex the feet or relax them, lift up. Lift heels. Ideally, we're lifting as straight up as possible. Heels to heaven. Good. Lower abs working. Keep it up. Nice. Come right back up. We've got that single leg deadlift on the other side. So I'm using my leg that's away from you just to keep track. It's the other leg. Good. Here we go. Tons of core. Wonderful. It's working core and legs. You're going to feel those hamstrings. Your leg does not have to go as high as parallel. Nice. Next we have plank walks. So we're going to get into a plank position. You can be modified. I'll show you first from here. We're holding that plank position. You go down, down, up, up, switch arms. And that's all the move is. It's going down and up. So it's your body, your core, doing that work for you, holding you strong, keeping you steady, doing great. Come on, got this. Keep it up, let's go. What do we have next? Lunge pulse. Okay, I'm going to take this back leg to the front, get in a lunge position, and we'll just pulse, pulse, pulse. So it's not all the way down, not all the way up. Chest is over the hips. So check yourself. Are you leaning forward? That's a real tendency. Come back up, right here. Deep breaths in. You can do it. Got this. Come on. Pulse it out. Nice. We're going to do the other side. You may begin to feel that hip flexor. Hallelujah. We're building strength in the legs right now. Getting ready. Here we are, that lunge pulse. So if you got something in front of you, just take a look at that. Chest over hips. Maybe going a little lower if you can, feeling that hip flexor, feeling the quads, celebrating. Way to go. Let's go. Good job, good job, good job. Got it. Great. Now we're going to do an ab move that helps work your abs so that you can do pull-ups, because that's mostly what pull-ups are. So you're acting like you're holding a bar here and pulling the legs up overhead. Good. Up. Nice. Up and lower. So there's definitely some momentum involved when you get to this point. Just keep using that. Because you're using your abs, and that's what we're here for. Let's go. Come on. Keep it up. Nice. So, ready for another round. Oops. How sweet to be at this point. We get to stretch. So I'm going to start rounding the back and opening up the chest. So rounding, it's like you're holding a stability ball and you're opening. And I'm going to show you from the side because that's going to look weird, but you're tucking the pelvis under. You're really rounding and opening. So this time I'm going to round for the middle back. Let that neck relax, open. Now I'm going to round for the lower back. Good, neck relax, open. All right, let's go to the floor. We're going to continue working with that back. So I'm going to arch and then round. Arch. It's a bit like a dive bomber up here. I'm going to start with the lower back and then round it all the way up to the upper back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You've done it this far. You got the rest. Inhale. Exhale. Last. Nice. Always like to stretch quads. You notice I always do that. So I'm going to lay on this leg. This one's bent, grabbing hold of that foot. Maybe some of you are grabbing hold of your pants or your shoe. It just varies person to person. And I'm just going to stack hips, lengthening the front. I hope you feel that stretch. I hope you feel some relief there because this is key. For me, it is key to my knee health. Great, we'll release and we'll switch to the other side. I find the days that I forget to do it, my knees don't feel as good. And I like my knees to feel good. So reminder, stacking, getting those legs stretched out, one on top of the other. Deep breaths, feeling awesome. You've done such a good job. It doesn't just make you smile. It's good to be at this point. Good, let's release. All right, I'm going to get into a straddle. And for some that's here, and for some it's a little wider. I'm gonna go ahead and take my widest straddle. I want to just remind you, there's a few people who are tucked under here, and that might be due to tightness in your back, okay? You're tucked under. So I wanna act like you're having to sit tall. You're sticking out that chest. So in some of these things, you're just gonna have to stick that chest forward. Notice my knees are bent, and they might stay that way. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this from the side. If you're one of those folks that the pelvis is tucked under, we're just gonna work on shifting that forward, sticking chest out. You probably won't be able to go as low. So for me, I'm just gonna make that straddle as wide as it'll go, and then I'm gonna lean forward. Once again, if you're that person who's got the pelvis tucked under, you're just going to stick your chest out. You may not be able to go very far. Okay, and we're going to work on other ways to stretch those hamstrings. And then otherwise, if you can go forward, continue. Continue to exhale and go as far as possible. Good. Now I'm going to take obliques because you might have done a workout that we just did some crunches for the obliques. So I'm just going to stack shoulders. We've done this before in a stretch and go to that side. So of course it's wonderful for the inner thigh. Oh, super great for stretching out the obliques. I can feel that. I'm grateful. Notice how I'm letting out that exhale. I'm going to take the other side. Good, good job. And what I'll do to finish this stretch is to go ahead and get those hamstrings, because I notice if you're a person with the pelvis tucked under, and I'm not with all of you right now, so you'll have to identify yourself. Good. Let's bring it in that we then still need to stretch those hamstrings. So we're going to stand up, and I'm going to kick out a heel. See, I'm flexing that foot, and I'm sticking my hips to the back. Okay, and so I'm lengthening the back of the leg, just coming lower. Hands on that supporting leg. So from the front, it's going to look like this. From the side that we're stretching. Good, nice flat back. So notice my back's not rounded. I'm looking up. Best to look up at that point. At this point, let's get the other heel kicked out, lengthening that leg. Shh. Exhale always. Remember, it's on the supporting leg. You don't want to lean over here and not ever on your knee. Nice. Good. Woo! If you want some more stretch, I have videos. Ask me. Drink. Thanks, guys.